AMD versus Goliath. That's right, we're tackling the battle for the future of AI chips this time. Can AMD crack the code?
It's not just about chips and specs, really. This is about who's going to be shaping AI, in the years to come.
Yeah, like self-driving cars, the whole AI doctor thing. Heck, even those movie recommendations that are a little too good.
Yeah.
It all comes back to this.
It does, yeah. And all of it is fueled by this new wave of AI, generative AI, chat GPT, AI image generators, all of it. And let me tell you, those things are power hungry.
So massive data centers packed with servers, right?
Exactly. And inside those servers, you've got GPUs. They're basically the engines behind all of it. And for a long time now, one name has been leading the pack: Nvidia.
Nvidia, the top dog, the big kahuna. So why should we even care about what this AMD underdog is doing?
Because competition, right? Competition is what drives innovation. And this market, they're saying it's going to be worth $500 billion. That's with a B, by the way, by 2028.
Okay, now those are some numbers.
Huge. And that kind of growth, well, it's going to attract more players, lead to more breakthroughs, hopefully, and, hey, maybe even make AI solutions more affordable for everybody.
Okay, you've got my attention. So where does AMD fit into all of this? They've got this new chip, right? The Instinct MI325X. What's the big deal with it?
Well, they're hoping that's their ticket to the main event. AMD wants a piece of that AI pie, and they're hoping the MI325X will help them grab it.
But they've always kind of been in NVIDIA's shadow, haven't they?
True, they have.
Just how far behind are they?
Well, you can see it right there in their stock performance. Look at AMD. It's up 20% this year. Not too shabby.
Respectable for sure.
But then you look at Nvidia, their stock has gone through the roof, over 175% this year alone. That should tell you something
About
the potential rewards here if AMD can actually make this work. They've got to prove to investors they're not just playing catch-up, They're serious.
And how are they going to do that?
Yeah.
You don't just snap your fingers and take over a market dominated by NVIDIA.
Well, they're taking a page out of NVIDIA's book, actually. They're accelerating their product release cycle. No more playing it safe. AMD's going all in.
All in how?
Annual release schedule, just like that.
Like a tech duel or something.
You got it. MI325X this year, MI350 next year, and then the MI400 in 2026. They're going head-to-head with NVIDIA and those Blackwell chips they're coming out with. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
So it's like a tech race then?
Yeah.
AMD trying to outrun the giant. But what's their strategy? It can't just be about releasing chips faster, can it?
You're right. It's not just about speed. AMD's banking on a few things here. First off, they're saying this MI325X is going to blow the competition out of the water, but in very specific ways.
Specific how?
Think content creation, predictions, that sort of thing.
Okay. But why those areas specifically?
Because, and hear me out on this, that's where AI is going. Think about it. Personalized content, AI writing targeted ads, making music just for you, predicting the stock market. Those are the game changers.
I get it. But how does this chip, the MI325X, give them an edge there?
It's all about the memory. Think of it like your brain, right? The faster your brain can access memories, the faster you can process information. AMD is using this really advanced memory tech in the MI325X.
And that makes it faster?
Way faster, yeah. Even beating out some of NVIDIA's chips when they're running those AI models that are focused on content and predictions. Especially, and this is key, this one called Llama. Meta made it.
Llama, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. That's the one AMD keeps bragging about, right? 40% faster?
That's the one. They're saying their chip, when it's running Llama 3.1, it's up to 40% faster than NVIDIA's H200.
But there's a but coming, isn't there?
There always is, right? This is based on their own testing, so,
yeah.
Grain of salt.
Right. But still, 40% is a lot. What does that even mean, though, in real-world terms?
So inference, that's the magic word here. It's basically the AI, after it's learned all this stuff, it's making a judgment call. So 40% faster inference, that translates to quicker, more responsive AI. Think instant personalized ads, faster analysis of financial data, stuff like that.
Got it. But come on, there's got to be a catch, right? Can't be that easy for AMD to just swoop in.
You're right about that. There's a big one, actually. Software.
Software? What do you mean? It's all just ones and zeros under the hood, isn't it?
Not really. See, NVIDIA's got this thing called CUDA. It's their programming language, and it's everywhere. Everyone in AI uses it.
So AMD's chips speak a different language.
Okay.
That's a problem.
Big problem. It's like, trying to get everyone in the world to suddenly switch from Google Maps back to paper maps. AMD's trying, though. They've got their own software, ROCm, but it's tough. They're trying to convince developers to switch.
Tough sell. So while that's going on, they've also got these new CPUs, right? The EPYC ones. What's the deal with those?
See, this is smart. They're not putting all their eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, GPUs are the stars of the AI show, but CPUs, they're still running the whole system.
Keeping the lights on.
Exactly. Remember those data centers? Packed with servers. Those servers, they need powerful CPUs to feed all that data to the GPUs. They're the unsung heroes, really.
It's like you need the whole orchestra, right? The GPUs might be the rock stars, but the CPUs, they're the ones keeping the beat, making sure everything comes together.
Exactly. AMD gets that. They've designed these new EPYC CPUs, the 5th-gen ones, specifically to handle that data flow for AI. It's all very strategic.
So they're really going for the whole package, not just focusing on one part. Smart, but let's be real. Can they actually pull this off? Can AMD really take on Nvidia?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's a real David versus Goliath situation we've got here.
And Goliath, they've got that head start, that home field advantage, with the CUDA software, everyone uses it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The AI world, it's exploding. The demand, it's just going up and up. There's room for more than one winner here.
So this isn't just about beating Nvidia then. It's about, what, establishing themselves, getting a piece of the pie.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe their success, it could shake things up for everybody. More competition, usually that means faster innovation, right?
So better AI tools, faster, maybe even cheaper. That's something everybody wants.
Absolutely. It could be huge. Imagine AI tools that are accessible to everyone, not just the big players. That's a future worth fighting for.
It really is. So for our listeners out there, what's the one thing you really want them to remember from all of this?
Watch AMD. Seriously, they're making big moves, risky moves, in a really high-stakes game. Whether they take down Nvidia or not, that's almost beside the point. What matters is they're bringing the competition, and that's good for everybody in the long run.
Couldn't said it better myself.
Thanks for listening.